Hi, this is Bruce Buffer, and you're listening to the Brats and Beard Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Brats and Beers Podcast. Woohoo! Crack of a beer. We love that sound. Drew, what do you just open there?
The mountains are blue. Coors Light.
The mountains are blue. Cody, what do you got?
Miller Lite on deck.
Oh, he's got double. No beer break tonight. Now that I have my taste back,
Hopalicious special from
and my smell,
Colorado. What do you got?
Oh, this is it's an old can, but I kept it in my freezer for a couple weeks, and then I poured some vodka in. No, it's a Bell's Official, that beer that I'm obsessed with from Michigan. So
nice.
Oh yeah. Oh, it tastes amazing. How'd your guys' hunting weekend go? Sure, were you even hunting deer, or were you still like pheasant hunting, or what?
Oh, I've actually never gone deer hunting before.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't know if you ever have, but
how could you kill such a sweet little deer?
You kill cute little pheasants.
I'll tell you how you do it. You never fucking see one, and then you don't have to see one. Because that's what I did all weekend. Just sat on a fucking stump and went, oh, yep. Dude, where I went. No, I didn't see it. I literally didn't see anything. There was barely any.
You missed the sport. You missed being out there deer hunting.
I did. I mean, it's been probably 15 years, close to that, like maybe a little less. But yeah, I mean, like just the thrill of it, like the sun, and you're just like sitting there. You're like, oh, I know one's coming. You like think you're hearing stuff, and it was fun until it's the end of the weekend and you never saw anything. But oh well, those people that far north, like I was up pretty high, like they hunt year round, so like there wasn't even that many gunshots. Like I think
hunt year round.
Dude,
they hunt deer all year.
Dude, they seriously do. We like ran into some dude, and he's just like, yeah, I was in these woods a couple days back, and just missed this buck. And I'm like, it started yesterday. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Maybe bow hunting.
Bow muzzle.
No, I doubt it. No, those people fucking, they don't give a shit.
Why do you guys come up here the same weekend every year? They're thinking we do this shit all year long.
Oh well.
I went pheasant hunting. It was fun. We did really well and walked probably 20 miles. So
limited out, it looks like.
Kinda. We had another guy here or there.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. I didn't use walkie-talkies this year, Drew, by the way. Just saying that.
You just used your cell phone?
Yeah, it was. Cody, did you end up going or no?
No, I haven't gone yet. I'll go this next weekend.
Yeah, that's this week, right?
My house arrest is over on Wednesday, so.
Question for you guys.
No.
What is your favorite Thanksgiving Day like food or like tradition that you guys do?
Eat food and watch football and take a nap.
Do you have any like favorite food that you like look forward to?
Man, it is like the best food
just
ever.
A feast. Yeah.
Stuffing and mashed potatoes and gravy, green bean casserole. I'm not a huge fan of turkey, but if you mix all those other things with it, it's edible.
I'm not a huge stuffing guy, but it's been growing on me slowly the past couple of years. And like, yeah, with the turkey, like, dude, mixing it with like the mashed potatoes and gravy and eating it in the same like forkful, it's just the best. But shout out to Sue. She makes some delicious corn casserole, and that has become my favorite.
Oh yeah,
Thanksgiving
cornbread casserole. We got that rolling this week.
It's gonna be so good. Drew, what do you got?
Pretty much the same thing, but I love the stuffing. It's so good. I love to. What I really enjoy is that I feel like it lasts for like 2 weeks because it's just there's just so many leftovers. Especially when you're in college, everyone feels bad for you and gives you leftovers. But we go on a hike every year for Thanksgiving, so that's always fun. And then I actually really look forward to Black Friday because while everyone's out shopping, I always go pheasant hunting and have an awesome time. Have drinks later.
Do you do the hike before or after the feast?
We do it at like 3:30 to like 5 o'clock. So right when it's getting dark, the sunset, it's beautiful, and then we come and eat.
I was gonna say better.
Oh, you're a late day. You're a late day
before.
Thanksgiving meal.
Shoot, sorry. Usually we have two because we go to my one grandparents and then have it at the other one. But then I usually watch the Steelers or Cowboys because I swear it's always one of them two for a late night game on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. You got Steelers Baltimore in that game this year. All right, we can jump into the tailgating. Let's talk about some. You know what? I'm going to knock this out first before we get into the juicy stuff. College football, the Badgers lost to Northwestern this weekend, and it was very depressing and a bullshit game. And now I don't care about college football anymore. So
why was it bullshit?
Dude, the refs were so fucking bad. Like, it was insane. Like, they messed up so many calls. Like, just like pass interference. There was a guy who caught the ball out of bounds. They called him in bounds, reviewed it, still got it wrong. Like, there were so many bad calls, and just it was ridiculous. I mean, the Badgers still probably shouldn't have lost, but the refs did not help them at all.
That was ugly.
Northwestern must be good, man. They beat Iowa. They beat Wisconsin. I think they're good.
They're top 25, but that was a bad game.
They might just fucking replace us in the standings at 10, but yeah, it was a rough game. I don't know.
I know I wanted to save this for Cody's Corner, but did you see the spread for this next week, Wisconsin, Minnesota?
No, what is it?
Holy cow. 21 for Wisconsin.
21?
Shit.
Over under 54.5. But that seems like a lot. Like
I'm taking the Minnesota side of that one.
Right. Minnesota's bad, but I don't know if they're that bad.
I mean, they're playing for the Axe. They usually play them pretty well, and with watching the Badgers against Northwestern, like, I'll take that 21 for sure.
I'm with you.
Well, I don't want to talk about college football anymore, so I don't even care if you guys have updates. Week 11 in the NFL. This was almost just as depressing with the Packer game. Lost in that heartbreaker. Blankenship buried us, and some rough.
What happened at the end? What's the deal with MVS? I only saw the end of the kick, Blankenship's kick. What did he do?
He fumbled.
He was just chicken winging it and got tackled and popped the ball out.
He caught a screen pass, didn't secure it, and they popped it out, got it, kicked the field goal, won. But, I mean, he did make a hell of a catch to get us into that situation, to put us into OT.
See, that's what I saw. That's what I was confused about.
Yeah. I mean,
then you guys sent him death threats after that?
Hell yeah, he fucking sucks. Dude.
Yeah,
I honestly wanted him to just chuck it because he's fast, and he usually gets a pass interference call on those, which he did earlier in the game. He got like a 50-yard pass interference call because, like, he's just fast. They'll chuck it to him. He'll usually just flop around and get a call. So I'm like, we just need to do that on that final drive. And surprisingly, I think he shut his eyes and just it fell into his hands, and Mr. Stonehands caught one. But I'm still not a fan of him.
He's inconsistent.
Yeah, Darius Shepard needs to be cut as well as our return man.
It was a bad game, dude. We had it 28-14 going into half. That is not a game that should even really be that close.
But I mean, Rivers is kind of making a name for himself this year. That Rivers-Pittman connection was pretty sweet. I mean, good tackling on Packers' side, but I don't know. They might be good.
I mean,
I think their defense is really good. Their offense is evolving, and they're getting more comfortable with it, but that should have been a Packers W. But
the Packers defense is bad. So, I mean, if you're just looking at defense, Colts is amazing, and we can't even tackle anything. But I swear to God, when we play the Titans and we have to go up against Derrick Henry, he will have 200-plus yards against our Packers defense. Because
I think Mike Pettin needs to get fired. We need a new defensive coordinator. I think he was good in his heyday, but now he's 80 and just tries to have like 18 D-backs. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah. And he plays he's playing like a prevent defense on like every fucking play. It's
That's what I'm saying. He does like the nickel with however many. I think at one point he had 6 corners out there. I'm like, what?
And he won't even have them on the line. They'll just be like, "Yep, 3rd and 2, back up 10 yards." Like, what the fuck are you doing? Tua got benched.
I'll jump on board here real quick, Sean. Sorry to interrupt you, but Vikings had a similar game.
Ooh.
I would like to say though that I mean, the Vikings offense looked amazing. So you can't really blame them for anything there. Dalvin Cook, that fumble that he had, I think anyone would have fumbled that. That was a huge hit and right on the ball. But the defense, wow. I mean, you got to stop him. CeeDee Lamb was more of a CeeDee Lion out there, just tearing us up. Dude, he made some pretty sweet catches.
He's fun to watch, isn't he?
Yeah, just think the Packers could have drafted him.
And then one last thing, Cody is so right. This draft class, rookie draft wide receiver is just wow, just all weekend once again. But go ahead. What other Kirk? I thought Kirk played pretty good. I mean, what do you guys think? Yeah, for Kirk. I mean,
what was the final in that game? I didn't get to see the end of it.
31-28 was it or something like that? I know it was close.
I don't even remember now.
It was 3-point game, wasn't it?
Was Andy Dalton doing things?
Dude, Andy Dalton. So
I mean, he's got weapons. Like,
yeah, but why didn't he do this 4 weeks ago when he got the start? Was he just not ready?
He wasn't. I'm sure he wasn't.
Yeah, maybe not.
Because I said the same thing. I said he's an NFL starting quarterback, like, and then he goes out and acts like that way, and then comes out against the Vikings and looked great. But Elliott was back. Elliott had a good game. I mean, good for Elliott.
Yeah, 31-28 was the.
But also, you guys don't have the best pass defense. Like, you guys could probably make a lot of QBs look pretty decent.
Well, and our defensive line, we can't get to the quarterback right now.
Yeah, so he's got time. Like, both of those defenses are bad, the Cowboys and the Vikings. But yeah, I mean, you can make a lot of QBs can look good in those situations.
Thielen looked really good.
His routes are amazing right now.
Yeah,
him and Devontae. Just if you're in the red zone, within 10 yards, just run a freaking. Get the ball to him.
All right, I said that Thielen looked good, but you can't just sit there and disrespect Devontae like that and put him in the same tier.
He puts him in the same.
Devontae only had like 24 fantasy points, so I'm gonna put him in that tier.
His lowest output in the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's pretty pitiful.
Tua got benched, but they said that he's gonna start next week. He had a rough outing, Drew. I'm sure you're happy to see that.
He's back. But yeah, that did not go well for the Dolphins.
Yeah. The Titans beat the Ravens in overtime. That was pretty awesome. So that kind of continues that Lamar struggling talk. And then Henry, he's a fucking beast. So is A.J. Brown. He's been dropping a lot of passes the last couple weeks, but then he'll always come up with something and just break 5 tackles and score a touchdown. Harbaugh, before the game, he wanted to fight the entire team and Vrabel. Who's going to win in that fight, Vrabel or Harbaugh?
Yeah, that's not even close.
They had I was listening to Pat McAfee, and he had Ian Rappaport on, and Rappaport was like, I don't know, Harbaugh's pretty tough. And he was just like, you're fucking kidding me, right? He's like, that's a slap in the face to Vrabel.
What did Harbaugh play? Was he a
tennis?
I can't remember.
Like what position?
Yeah, like in the NFL.
Not even sure.
I'll be honest, I wasn't surprised at all about King Henry's sealing the deal at the end there. Like, not one bit. That defense is worn down. He's ready to win it.
Yeah.
I watched it happen. It was cool.
Just broke through, a little shift to the right, and game over. Do you guys think it's Jalen Hurts time in Philadelphia? They're looking pretty rough there.
Hey, they're still in a 3-way tie for second.
They are. That's a great point.
I believe. Or are they in first? Are they in first?
No, I don't. No,
7-1.
It's depending on the game on Thursday now. So I think it's Washington and Dallas are tied, and then whoever wins on Thursday is going to take the number 1 spot for right now. I don't know if that'll change on Sunday, but that's what I heard.
It's going to be an ugly 6-win top 4 seed.
God.
Yeah.
It's going to be disgusting. The Cowboys have a really easy schedule going out, though, besides the Ravens. Everyone else is definitely beatable, so they could sneak out of there.
I wouldn't be afraid of the Ravens right now. I'm not very impressed.
No.
And they don't have any running game now.
Yeah, both their guys
J.K.
are
Dobbins and Ingram are making out, so they're both missing Thursday's game.
I'm going to call this segment, sorry, no disrespect to anyone, but I'm going to call it the big boy segment. I saw 3 big boy moments this weekend. One was last night, the Bucks and Rams. Jalen Ramsey smoked Mike Evans on a play. And then the next play right after that, Evans just took it right into the end zone. That was sweet. Carried two guys in with them.
Wild.
There's that one. AJ Brown did the same thing for the Titans. That was a big boy moment. And then Deshaun Watson, he had a nice scramble for 10 yards to the touchdown, pushed two guys into the end zone. Good for him.
Nice. Big boys. How about big boy Burrow? He had a big boy moment because his offensive line does not protect him. And got fucking
well, did you see him get smacked at the goal line, too, when he was trying to scramble in?
That was Chase. Chase hit him at the goal line. I thought that would have fucking knocked him out, but... Yeah, he's done. They gotta protect him because he's been taking hits all year, so it was only a matter of time.
Protect who?
Burrow.
He's out.
No, I'm saying next year.
Oh,
they need to find people to protect him because he's just gonna keep taking hits. Welcome to the conversation. Primetime Tom.
PJ Walker looked good.
Yeah, he did actually. Going
deep to DJ Moore a few times. That was cool.
Also, who the fuck is PJ Walker?
Dude, he was the XFL MVP, dude.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah.
I forgot about that guy. Okay. You guys got anything else here?
I got two more. Cody Baker was throwing to your Rashad Higgins.
Yeah.
That made-up guy you made up. And Cam had a couple bombs to Damian Bird, but Cam sucks, so.
Yeah, they're terrible.
I did have Cam Newton for a plug and play in a league that I needed to win to move into the playoffs, and he did just enough, 1-2 in a league. So
nice.
Yeah, Tom Brady looked bad.
Yeah,
I
heard that because his like weird schedule, he usually goes to bed at like 8 p.m. or some shit. But they've been struggling so bad on prime time that I guess they were practicing at 8:30 this whole last week, and I'm like, I wonder if that's even going to mess him up even more. Old Tom's going to get to bed late. Guess he must have. I don't know.
Yeah. Did you see the play where the defender blocked it and he caught it and threw it again?
Yeah.
Mike Evans caught it.
Dude, what were those 2 interceptions, man? He wasn't even 20 yards within a receiver. He just threw it right to the defender. I was like, I'm like, what the hell is Brady looking at? I don't know if it's arm strength or what, but
he was sleeping, man.
Must have been.
Well, the first quarter,
everybody. We're gonna talk about some like weird sports injuries. Now we've talked about like gruesome ones before. We want to talk about like weird ones that happen like outside of like either sports or like just in a weird way. Cody, you kind of brought this up this weekend. You want to talk about the one that you saw?
Yeah, I think I was trying to remember what I was even talking about. Was it Juju stomping on the penalty flag and he twisted his ankle?
Yeah, now he might miss next week, they're saying.
That sucked. I had him in DraftKings, and every other receiver on the Steelers had a really good day, except for him. So, yeah, that just reminded me. The only reason I brought it up, seeing that, and then it reminded me of back in like 2012. I don't know why it sparked this memory, but when Jonathan Lucroy injured his hand, like in a hotel room, like his wife set up his suitcase and it fell on him while he was trying to sleep or something. And it just got the brain taken of goofy ass things that happen to people. I found a whole list, and some of them are actually really, really funny. But
wait,
do you guys
hold the phone. Cody did research.
I poked on a link and it came up with 25 things that I could talk about. So if that is research, then yes, I researched.
That's amazing. Oh my God. Well, Drew, how many do you have? Cody's just gonna read it off Google, so you might want to knock some out first.
Okay. Well, I have like 20, so I'm gonna take.
I hope you didn't take it off of my list.
I'm gonna steal 3 of them that I like. Okay. So my first one that I like is because you guys got really into golfing and we watched, like, it seems like every time MJ was out golfing, he had the longest, biggest cigar. And he cut his finger with a cigar cutter one time and missed the game for the Chicago Bulls.
Damn.
And I just think that's awesome. I mean, and actually, he was smoking them ciggies after the games, too, wasn't he, in the tunnels?
Oh, yeah.
So that's one. My second one is, this one is weird. Where is it? I'll find. Oh, okay. Clarence Blevin. He went up to the plate to bat and took out his false teeth to intimidate the pitcher, and he put them in his back pocket. and he got to first base, and when he stole second, he slid into second, and his teeth bit him in the butt to leave the game.
That's hilarious. Just bit him right in the ass. That's too funny. How old was this guy? Why
I
did
have no idea. Yeah, right. I mean, they probably didn't have good dental care back in the day.
Chewing tobacco was way better back then.
This one is my last one. It's just weird, but Charles Barkley, he went to an Eric Clapton concert and rubbed lotion in his eyes. And I think he was doing something else at an Eric Clapton concert, and that's why he had blurred vision. But he had to sit out a couple games due to that. So
I went to an Eric Clapton concert. I'd do some stupid shit too. So I do it to my ears though, so I wouldn't have to listen. But I'll do a couple quick ones, so then Cody can run off his list. Bill Gramatica was always one of my favorite ones watching. Was when he tore his ACL after he hit the game-winning field goal. That was hilarious. Which reminds me of there's a golfer who hit a hole-in-one, and he was jumping around and just dislocated his ankle, just rolled the shit out of it, just celebrating, jumping up and down. Another gross one is Paul Diogo. He's a soccer player. He was celebrating after he scored a goal, and he had a wedding ring on, but he had to jump over a fence that they had separating them, and he went to go up into the crowd. His wedding ring got stuck on the top of the fence, and it ripped his finger off.
Oh my goodness!
I'm not even kidding. I saw I looked at it, dude. It's disgusting. You guys need to look up the picture. It's so gross.
That guy must have really wanted to be divorced.
He's standing there screaming, and it's just his finger's just gone. I was like, what the? Oh,
that's gross.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. I mean, Jason. I also realized. I think Scott Trojan called me out. I called him Jean-Pierre Paul because I thought he was just a French guy, and but Jason Pierre-Paul, he blew off his fingers with fireworks in 2015.
And he had a pick last night too.
He did. He could have had two, but the other one hit him in the hand where he didn't have fingers, so it kind of went through. The last one I'll say is, for right now, is when Sammy Sosa sneezed twice and he sprained the ligament in his back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Cody, let's
go.
How many people a day?
You know how many people a day I get that come in as new patients that hurt themselves sneezing? It's actually a pretty common injury.
Yeah, I believe that's what I was going to say.
Let's see here. We got Turk Edwards. He played for the Washington Redskins back in I don't even know when it was, 1920s. He actually was out for a coin flip in the beginning of a game, and he turned to go back to the sideline and tore his knee up and never played football again. Was done forever. Just completely ruined his career.
What?
The Jimmy Johnson golf cart, when he was riding on top of the golf cart and they hit a curb or something, he went flying off and broke his wrist.
How many beers do you think went into that decision?
Several cases. I would
That's
assume,
something we would do, definitely.
There's just a lot of weird ones that I was reading. Orlando Brown for the Cleveland Browns. He had a penalty flag thrown. It went through his mask and injured his right eye. He actually sued the NFL for $15 million.
Dude, I think he was out the rest of the season.
Yeah, he missed 3 seasons. And
did he win the lawsuit?
Yeah, $15 million.
Nice.
Plaxico Burress when he shot himself. I think we've talked about that a few times on this show.
Dick at the strip club, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you guys see Brian Anderson, the old pitcher, when he was in his hotel room and he wanted to test to see how hot his iron was because he was ironing his clothes? Mm-hmm. And instead of just putting his hand near it, he put it up against his face and he burnt his cheek. And then I think soon after that, he was riding in a taxi and he had his arm over the back of the seat for too long. And he ended up getting a stiff arm and then he couldn't pitch.
This guy really didn't want to play that night.
Dude, yeah.
Glenn Allen Hill. I don't know if I believe this when I was reading about it. It was a Toronto Blue Jays player. He apparently was dreaming one night, and he has arachnophobia, so he's scared of spiders, and he got up in his sleep to run away from a spider and ran through a glass table. Do you think that's realistic, or do you think he was just partying a little bit too much with his boys and fell
I was reading that one. I was a little spectacle.
Yeah. Did you guys see the Bobby Cruikshank one? The golf?
Yes.
He hit a nice shot. It went into the water, bounced off a stone onto the green. He got so excited he threw his club up in there and it hit him in the head. So
And he ended up losing.
yeah, he
knocked him
was in the lead.
unconscious.
He was in the lead too, and he ended up going 5 over in the last like 4 holes or something, and took third. But yeah, there's a laundry list of these injuries, and a lot of them are really funny.
I still remember the Kendry Morales one when he hit the walk-off home run and came to home plate, jumped on it, but he like rolled his ankle. He ended up breaking his right ankle when he landed. I remember they just went down. Everyone's like, "What the hell?"
Dustin Johnson, when he fell down those stairs a couple of years ago, was that at the Masters?
I forget. I don't know.
I think that was the Masters. Yeah.
Any others?
Who broke their who got in a fight with their teammate and like broke their jaw? Who was
was that Blake? Oh, well, Blake
Geno
punched.
Smith. Geno Smith.
Oh yeah, Gino, and then Blake punched the equipment manager. Yeah.
Mhm.
Geno Smith got. Yeah.
Whoever punched Geno Smith, remember like a couple weeks after when that linebacker was cut, the Bills signed him just to fuck with the Jets and made him one of the captains. So he went out to center field and Geno Smith was out there.
That was a great troll.
Mm-hmm.
Any others you guys got? Thank you took care of my list, Cody. That was great.
My last two is 2 weeks ago, Irv Smith Jr. for the Vikings was celebrating the dance and he rolled his ankle.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. But this last one is Lionel Simmons. He got thumb tendonitis. He said he was playing too much Game Boy. I think he was doing something else with his hand, but
yeah. There was I was reading one of a pitcher in the ALCS was playing too much Guitar Hero and got tendonitis.
Yeah,
in his
Joel
wrist.
Zumaya. I remember when that happened because I was way into Guitar Hero at that time.
All right, well, let's go into the second quarter here. Let's talk some Cody's Corner. I was hunting. Drew was hunting. Cody had COVID. And we didn't do one this past weekend. So we apologize if you were really looking for Cody's bets so you knew what to bet against.
It didn't go well for the ones I did make.
Yeah, it's probably good that we didn't have one. But let's do this one. We're going to talk about the Thursday games. And I got some little trivia and some facts here for you about Thanksgiving Day games as well. But Cody, Houston, Detroit. Houston's favored by 2.5. And I got the over-under at 51.5. You got any thoughts on that game?
Ooh,
I got a 3 on mine, Cody. Yeah. By the way, don't trust Sean's.
You don't trust me.
Houston -3. I think that they go and take care of business. Lions look bad. I think.
And Stafford's got a broken thumb, right, or something.
He's got a broken something.
It could be.
They look bad.
Okay.
I don't know about the over-under in that game. I'm going to stay away because sometimes Houston – I mean, you saw what Houston did this last week. They can put up touchdowns. Sometimes they put up one touchdown.
I mean, with the fact that Detroit scored this past weekend, I'm going to go with the under, but I don't know.
Weird things happen on Thursday.
True. Washington, Dallas. I have Dallas at 3 and 46 on the spread.
Yeah, let's take Dallas at 3. I mean, I think that Washington. I think that Minnesota's a decent team. I think they're a lot better on both sides of the ball than Washington, and they held their own in that game. So let's give the Cowboys a little bit of hope here. What are they? 3-7. There's no playoff push coming, is there? They're only one game back.
Yeah, you got over under on that or no? 46?
46? They set it pretty low for that game.
That is pretty low.
Yeah, let's take the over.
Got the over on that. Okay. Then we got Pitt, Baltimore as the late game. I got Pitt at 4.5.
I got 5.5.
You got 5.5. Okay. I looked at these last night, so I don't know if it swung or I'm just looking at the wrong shit, but all right.
I got 5.5. Give me the Ravens at plus 5.5. Because here's the thing. If they lose or they don't make this close, everyone's going to brush them off completely for the season.
Yeah.
They'll be 6-5, a pretty average team. So they got a lot to play for. The Steelers are 10-0. If they're 10-1 by the week's end, it's not that big of a deal to them anymore. So give me Baltimore at plus 5.5. What's the over under there?
545. Yeah.
Holy cow! Smash the over.
Yeah, smash the over. I'd like to see Baltimore come out and want to win. Their defense did not look great though, so I think that Pitt just has so many weapons, man. I think that I think Roethlisberger and those 3 wideouts are just gonna tear them up. But I like the over. I might roll Pitt on that. I don't know.
Pitt to win by 6.
Drew, you got anything on any of those?
I'm going Lions scare me. I'm kind of curious about Washington. I don't know if the Cowboys are good yet. Even though they beat the Vikings, I totally get that. But Washington, Alex Smith actually played pretty well, and they got Scary Terry and Antonio Gibson.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing pretty good. But this Steelers Ravens, I think Cody's got a really good point. If Ravens lose that game, they're done. I mean, I've already counted them out. I put the done chain on. Lamar Jackson has been sucking a big one.
Yeah, he's been rough. Dez got some catches. He made a nice catch to start the game. Yeah,
threw his X up.
They just, I mean, they're just offense. There's not a lot of people. Like he's got Mark Andrews, he's got Marquise Brown, and then
who had zero, by the way.
Dez not, Marquise,
yeah.
He's I mean, most like the defenses know they only have a couple guys to cover pretty much, and Lamar's struggling. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Some other games I'm looking forward to on Sunday are Panthers and Vikings, obviously. That'll be interesting. Not sure if Teddy's going to play or not. Chiefs and Buccaneers, that has an over-under of 55.5. So that's pretty high. I don't know if I guess Pat against Tom is always going to be a good game. And then Bears-Packers, but man, I'm going to pick the Packers this week, obviously, 8.5 against the Bears.
Yeah.
Titans Colts. That'll be another rematch. That'll be good.
Yeah, that one I'm pretty nervous for. I mean, that Colts defense is solid, but I don't know. Hopefully they can pull it out.
I do hope that the Packers can handle their business with the Bears because we get them in such twice in just a few weeks.
Yeah.
So if it's a close one, worse for down the road.
Yeah.
It's at Lambeau though, right?
It is at Lambeau. It is.
Yeah. So I think Packers will destroy them.
Yeah. Do you guys think so? Monday night, it's Seattle against Philadelphia. I'm in a loser pool, and I'm in the last 40 right now, and I'm picking Philly. You think that's pretty close to a lock? I think it's like a 5.5 spread right now to lose.
6-point spread right now for the Seahawks. Yeah, unless they play
on prime time, like they have to.
They always play.
Seahawks are going to win, right?
They always play each other pretty well, but I don't think anything is going right for the Eagles this year. So.
Okay.
I feel comfortable with that.
All right, enough of that bullshit. I'm gonna do a little trivia here, just about like Thursday games and Thanksgiving Day games, not Thursday games. Do you guys know when Thanksgiving Day games started? Like what year?
1966.
I'll give you a hint, Drew. It's before that.
1965. 1908.
1934. But Yale and Princeton actually started the tradition in college football back in 1876. And they started it because they knew everyone would be off work. So they thought people would attend the games and be able to watch. So, yeah. So that's cool. It's an interesting fact. Do you know who has played the most times on Thanksgiving Day?
Cowboys.
I would guess the Lions.
The Lions, yep. The Cowboys actually started about 30 years after the Lions started. The Lions started the tradition, and they've been playing ever since. The Cowboys came in, and the Cowboys, they have the second most amount of wins at 30, and the Lions have the most with 37. And the Lions also have the most losses with 39. And the Cowboys actually started playing in the games because they were really bad in the 60s and they wanted more media attention. And then they actually like pulled an upset in one of the first games that they played in. So it was started a tradition for them. What team has never played on Thanksgiving?
Tampa Bay.
Panthers.
Cody? Panthers? No, Panthers are close. Panthers were the second to last team, I think, to get a game in 2015. But the Jaguars have never played on Thanksgiving. Who has the most? Well, this might be a hard question, but who has the most passing yards on Thanksgiving Day?
Matthew Stafford.
True. It's older than that.
I'm gonna stick with the Cowboys train here, so it's probably someone I know. Troy Aikman.
Yep. Troy Aikman had 455 yards against the Minnesota Vikings in 1998. Yep.
Oh, the most in one game. Okay. I thought you meant like
shut
most,
up.
I thought you meant like most on
Ever?
Thanksgiving. Yeah, like in Thanksgiving games.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's probably still Troy Aikman. But Stafford does air it out. He can have a big game.
Actually, no. Next question. Who has the most career passing yards on Thanksgiving? Cody, you want to take this
Stafford.
one? Okay, Drew, you want to take this one?
I'll
give you a hint. It's the same answer as Cody's. It was Matthew Stafford. Yes.
So I actually got that question right twice, I think.
Yeah, you got it right once. You got it twice in your head, but who has the most rushing yards in one game?
Barry Sanders.
Nope.
Cody said that. I didn't say it.
He killed
that
man.
was your voice. That was your voice.
he killed someone and got away with it.
Oh,
Ray Lewis was rushing.
No. Come on.
Oh yeah,
His
OJ.
wife.
OJ.
Yeah, OJ.
Hey, he did not kill his wife.
Allegedly.
Incarcerated.
Allegedly. 273 he had. And then the last question we're going to do.
In
who
one
has
game?
Yeah.
That'd be a sweet fantasy day.
273.
Like, I need OJ to get me like 10 points. That's 273 rushing yards.
Last question. Who has the most losses on Thanksgiving Day?
Detroit.
Didn't you say that already?
Yeah, 39. Fuck that up. Sorry. The second most losses. I apologize.
Oh, probably the Vikings.
The Cowboys.
No, the Packers. The Packers.
Ooh. Why you gotta delete that part?
I know, right? I had to throw something in there. I was like, all right. All right. Well, we can go into our halftime segment. You guys need a beer break or anything, or are you good? Beer break. Hey guys, I don't know about you, but I love a good pre-workout before I go lift. We have partnered with buckedup.com to offer you a special 20% off for you to go to the website and try it out. I personally switch between BAMF and Woke AF, but feel free to test out anything else they have to offer on the website. Head over to buckedup.com right now and try out some of the amazing flavors using BRATS20 for 20% off today. We have also partnered with the new daily prop betting website, monkeyknifefight.com. It brings a unique approach to the DFS world and lets you pick some of the most popular prop bets for every game in a parlay format. It's easy to play, and you should sign up today using the code BRATSANDBEER to receive a 100% first-time deposit bonus up to $50. Go sign up today using the code and win some cash.
Let's call Aaron Sean. So which one of you guys want to go up against him?
I think it's my turn.
All righty.
Hello?
Hi, is this Aaron Wright?
Yeah.
Holy shit, you answer your phone?
Yeah, this is like the first time in four different tries?
Yeah, I'm so glad you found service and you paid your Cricket Wireless bill and were able to answer tonight. That's awesome. Yeah, so I think we're you know the drill. You're an avid listener, so I mean, you know the Surprise Showdown drills. So I think we're gonna pitch you up against Cody tonight, if that's fine.
That sounds good to me.
Have you studied? Have you prepared for this or what?
Well, I mean, I'm not as prepared as Drew was. I mean, I don't have anything on my phone.
That's a great fucking point, man. Well, we'll tell you what it is, and then you can quick Google it like Drew does.
Okay.
All right, Cody, get the fuck out of here.
Just wave at me or something.
All right, Drew, what are we doing?
So I was thinking starting running backs in the NFL.
Starting running backs in the NFL?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Are you cool with that, Aaron?
That's good with me.
All right, Drew, you want to all right, you got the timer?
I got the time
over here, and you count it down, Drew.
Aaron, ready, set, go.
Dalvin Cook, Aaron Jones, DeAndre Swift, David Montgomery, but he's out, so Cordell Patterson. Ezekiel Elliott, Giovanni Bernard, CMC, but he's out. So Mike Davis, Ronald Jones.
Time.
All righty. You got so on those where it's the double, do we give them both?
I would probably give it by starting. I mean, they start. They start.
They get their back starting. Okay.
Yep.
So then 10 total he got.
All right.
Okay? That's pretty good.
Maybe if they weren't all fucking hurt.
Yeah. I liked your strategy, though. I knew where you were going with it. Yeah, that's not a bad number. 25 is not too bad. So, wait, Cody, you're muted, I think.
Yeah, there we are. Nora was barking.
25, man.
25, all right.
Let's we're gonna do a professional tennis player.
Well, we got Venus and Serena Williams.
All right. It's actually gonna be Drew. You got the thing reset?
Yep.
Starting running backs in the NFL.
Starting. Holy shit.
All right. Ready, set, go.
Aaron Jones, Dalvin Cook, DeAndre Swift, Ronald Jones. Who the fuck is running back in Chicago? Oh my goodness. Christian McCaffrey, Barkley. I can't get past them. I think Cam Akers starts for the Rams.
Time.
Wow.
I just blinked. I got stuck on.
Who got stuck on the Bears?
Off of the fucking Bears.
Cordero, David.
No, David Montgomery.
Montgomery.
What'd I get? Like 5?
Cordero, you got 7. He got 10.
Ooh, I got stomped out.
Aaron, you got the big win, man.
Good job, Aaron.
The waiting. Oh, I don't know if that was Aaron or the dog. I could, but the waiting game worked for you, man. You studied up, waited 4 weeks, and then you finally won one. That's awesome.
Now he's in the winners pool.
You're going to be in the winners finale. So towards the end of the season, whenever we determine that, we're going to have all the winners come back in and play in a big one for a grand prize. I think you're also the winner of an Instagram contest that we did where you had to DM us Michael Jackson, I believe, for some merch. So we still got some merch coming your way. We didn't forget. Don't worry. All right. Well, thanks for joining us tonight, Aaron. And yeah, thanks for being on. And we'll talk to you soon, man.
Keep listening, Aaron.
Sounds good. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, that was tough, dude. I know you're better than that.
Yeah, I know. You know what? Also, I was trying to think of who's their 49ers starting running back.
Probably Jarek or
is it Mostert?
Or
McKinnon
Mostert,
started.
yeah.
I think.
McKinnon? I'm embarrassed by my performance.
Hey, it's all good. I hate that when you get stuck and you're just like you can't move past it.
Yeah, you got stuck on the Bears.
Yeah, like Alvin Kamara, or we got. Then I was thinking of Carlson. Who the fuck runs the ball for the Seahawks?
Chris Carson, Elliott, Todd Gurley.
Like all the main people that I have in my fantasy teams would have worked.
Yeah. All right. So that was a good one. It was pretty close, but Aaron took the W. So we're gonna move on to the third quarter. One thing we didn't touch on in tailgating because we were saving it for this is all the NBA moves that have been going on. There's a lot of faces in new places. Some teams are looking better. Some teams not so much. What kind of stood out to you guys? Anybody that you were really excited about, or?
The Bucks choking on a fat dick. They couldn't get a trade done with a second tier player. They still couldn't accomplish that.
What are you talking about? Janovic?
Yeah, when they tried to get Bogan and.
Did that go down the drain?
Yeah, so it was a sign and trade. He's a free agent. He was going to sign with the who do you play for even?
The Kings.
Yeah, the Kings were going to sign him and then trade him. Obviously, that's how it works, a sign and trade. And then he just was like, "Oh, I'm going to Milwaukee. I don't want to sign."
Yeah, I mean it was his choice to sign or not. He said he wanted to explore his options. And then the NBA got involved, and it sounded like they were going to cancel the trade anyway if it was going to go through because they were considering it tampering, which is complete bullshit because that's literally what LeBron does every fucking offseason. So that's horseshit. And then, then they got screwed. They signed Pat Connaughton to a bigger deal than I think he deserves. That's just me. And they gave him a player option, too, on the second year. We got Drew Holiday, though. That's exciting. Drew Holiday's pretty good as far as like a point guard goes. We got not scrubs, but some role players after that. We got Torrey Craig from the Nuggets, Bryn Forbes from the Spurs, and then DJ Augustin.
How is he nowadays, that DJ Augustin? He was good in like NBA 2K11.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's just a reliable backup. But honestly, like, depending on where we play Bryn Forbes, he can play the one or the two. I would see Bryn Forbes as a better backup to Drew Holiday than DJ, but we could always throw him at the two. I mean, our team's pretty scarce right now. We got to do some more signings and shit, I think. Well, I guess it's not too bad since the trade fell through, but yeah, what else are you guys seeing? What are you seeing, Drew?
Well, I say this every year, but I actually am really excited for the Timberwolves. I mean, I don't think they're going to be really a playoff caliber team, but we got Ricky Rubio back, Ricky Boomerang Rubio, and since he left the Timberwolves, he is really developed as a player. I mean, he makes everyone better on the floor. Gotta like Ricky nowadays. I do actually like the Anthony Edwards pick. I don't know about you guys, but after I was confused. So a report came out that said that he doesn't watch the NBA, and that really confused me. And then hearing his story about his mom and his grandma and growing up, it kind of makes a lot of sense now. Right now, he's just a go-getter. He's just trying to do the best that he possibly can for his life. He doesn't really care about the fame and he's just going to keep trying to get better. And I think that's going to be a huge difference between him and Andrew Wiggins. I hope he's not another Wiggins. But we also got another guy. I don't have it written down here, but I think it's Ed Davis. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
I'd never heard of him, but
he was on the Blazers for a long time. He might have bounced around a little bit too, but I think he was on the Blazers predominantly for the most.
He got hurt a few times.
Yeah,
and that's why I haven't heard of him really. He was I think he was with I can't remember now where he came from, but
probably the Blazers. I know he was there. Yeah, I know he was there for a while.
Then recently I saw that Kelly Oubre went to Golden State to fill in for Clay, I think, and Cody was saying something about Kelly Oubre, but he averaged 18.7 points per game last year. I mean, Kelly Oubre is good.
Dude, that was a great pickup for them. That was awesome.
I mean, to fill in for Clay, that'll be what are the Suns doing though? I mean, they got Paul and Booker now, and that's kind of it.
Yeah. Well, is Ayton still there, right? Ayton's still
there. Ayton's there.
They got Ayton there. But yeah, Oubre's gone now. Yeah, I mean,
really like the pickup for the Blazers, Rocco. I mean, I know he was at the Timberwolves for a while, but dude, he's really good. Like, he's a great number 3 player to have on your team.
Yeah,
it's gonna be huge for Lillard and McCollum.
Yeah. Did Aaron Baines go to the Suns? Do you know? From the Celtics? I'm trying to remember. I feel like I know he went somewhere. I'm trying to remember if it was them or not. But he could help them too as a big there. Dellavedova, I didn't even know he was still playing. He's back with the Cavs now. Did you guys see that? He's doing a return trip there.
He's bad now though, right? Or was he a Buck? Was he a Buck?
He was a Buck, yeah. Yeah. It's a big defensive guy. One of those guys you hate playing against. Mark Gasol, Dennis Schroeder to the Lakers.
That's cool.
That Gasol fit is going to be fucking nice for them, man.
Dude, Mark is good. Mark's a good basketball player. Better than Paul, I think. Boogie went to the Rockets, I think.
Yep. Boogie's with the Rockets. We'll see if he can stay healthy.
I don't trust Boogie whatsoever.
Honestly, when I saw it come through, it was kind of like whatever. Like we'll see what happens.
Right. I think Trevor Ariza's back there now too, though, with the Rockets.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I think so. Enes the Penis Cantor went to the Blazers. Melo re-signed there. They got Covington, and then Harry Giles from the Kings, the young kid, just resigned or just went there.
Dang, they're getting kind of stacked over there.
They are. They're loading up on some players. Gordon Hayward went to the Hornets. He's gonna be playing with LaMelo. You guys excited about seeing LaMelo, or do you care at all? Or
I just think it's funny, Michael Jordan and the Charlotte Hornets with signing LaMelo.
Yeah,
him and LeVar gotta play.
I feel like that would be when's their first meeting gonna be? Just he's gonna be in there to sign the contract. Jordan's gonna be like, fuck. That's funny. Gallinari. Wait, who? Who were you saying?
Pelicans, they got Steven Adams and Eric Bledsoe. It'd be weird to see Steven Adams not in an OKC jersey.
I've been saying I wanted him on the Bucks for a while, but yeah, it's gonna be.
Dude, he's a good center. But they traded a lot for what was his contract, like $27.8 million or something.
Yeah, they're paying him a lot.
Yeah, but Bledsoe, that's the guy who I was thinking of. He was a Buck, right? You guys just got rid of him.
Yep. Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
That's fine. I wanted to get rid of him. Drew Holiday. I love Drew Holiday more than Bledsoe. Is Cody still here, by the way, or is he sleeping?
Or was having a meltdown.
Gallinari, Chris Dunn, and Rajon Rondo went to the Hawks. That's exciting, I guess, for the Hawks. I feel like they're kind of loading up on some people too down there.
Who do they got? Jeff Teague still.
Did he re-sign with them? I saw he went somewhere.
Know.
I saw he went somewhere. He might not be there anymore. I remember seeing that he signed. I forget where though. And then Ibaka went to the Clippers. What do you think about that? Think Ibaka's still got it in him? I mean, he'd play pretty decent for the Raptors.
Kind of crickets on Ibaka. It's always like I mean, he's good. I'm not gonna deny that, but is he gonna help the Clippers out? I don't know.
Yeah.
I see. My last one is Josh Richardson went to the Mavericks for Seth Curry. Seth Curry is a lot better basketball player than the media gives him credit for.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, he's
been
improving every year.
His role.
Yeah.
He shoots 3-pointers just like his brother.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not bad.
Did you guys talk Warriors at all?
A little bit, yeah. We talked about
Kelly Oubre, you say.
I think that's a good pickup.
Yeah. After you just said that he sucks the other day.
Well, I'm saying to replace Clay, it's better than nothing.
Yeah. I was wondering if they were going to go after him.
How can they make moves like that? And we're just sitting here with our thumbs in our ass.
Dude, I thought maybe we were going to try to go for him or something, and just nope. They signed him in fucking 30 minutes. They're like, oh, Clay's out for the year. Okay, we signed Oubre. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the Bucks process is, but
who do we got out there left for free agents? I saw like a top 5 thing today. They had Anthony Davis on it, but obviously that's. Do we have anyone that can get you excited?
Let's see. I'm trying to think of who's left.
Shabazz Whiteside. Shabazz, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're saying might go to the Sixers.
You don't want Shabazz. You guys want Taj Gibson?
No. We got Bobby Portis. That's good enough. Yeah, the Bucks, I forgot about that. They signed Bobby Portis, so he'll probably when Giannis is doing like the pregame like WWE like fake wrestling match, Bobby Portis is gonna think it's a real fight and he's gonna fuck all of our players up. So all of our starting guys will be out the first fucking game.
I saw Christian Wood got paid.
He did.
Went to the Rockets 3 years, $41 million.
Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna play. Like, you think if they're paying him?
I mean, if they're paying him $41 million, I'd assume.
You'd like to think so.
It sucks that we lost Matthews to the Lakers, but
yeah, whatever. I'm fine with it. But then we gotta make some fucking moves here and get some guys.
I think Hassan Whiteside might be a decent pickup.
Could be. I mean,
down low.
That dude got paid. He got that $100 million. Well, it was a $100 million contract or whatever it was, and then
Portland.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, like, got hurt, and then he just wasn't doing shit. He was like backup for a while. He played like fucking 15 to 20 minutes a game, and like, yeah, I think he's got some.
Jefferson could be a good addition. There's a few pieces that we could put together, but
you guys don't want Kyle Korver back?
I mean, I'd take him.
I think he's in a retirement home now, isn't he?
You know, Yogi Ferrell from the Kings. He could be a decent piece.
Ugh.
You don't like him?
I mean, nothing special. I don't know. That's
what
like
about
a far.
Your boy Tyler Johnson.
The thing is with those guys, like, we already signed fucking Torrey Craig, Bryn Forbes, and DJ Augustine. We don't need fucking.
What about Isaiah
Ferrell.
Thomas?
No.
What? No. Remember him on the Celtics? Dude?
We're guard heavy right now. Give me some forwards and some fucking centers.
Jeff Teague's in Boston, by the way.
Boston.
Drew, you guys got that McLaughlin. Is he any good?
Oh, no, you guys have him. I don't think he played.
Yeah, no, he did. He was the one who, like, he's tiny. small dude. He like showed out some games. Like all of a sudden, like when Russell would sit, dude, he would just come out of nowhere. Like one game he had like almost 30, and he would just like get these crazy ass layups and like, dude. But then some games he would suck dick and just have terrible turnovers. But I don't know.
Kind of like him and Shabazz Napier. They kind of just traded off.
Yeah, I like hated him so much, and I'm like, why is this dude? How is he even a player in the NBA? And then like one game he'd show me up, and I'd be like, oh fuck.
Kind of like Shabazz, the other Shabazz that Minnesota had. Who am I thinking of? Muhammad?
Yeah, Shabazz Muhammad. Yeah.
Just come out and fast break all game.
Yeah, it should be exciting. There's a lot of moves. I'm sure some shit's still gonna go down, so should be exciting. Do you guys see anyone looking better or worse significantly based on this stuff? Or
I think the Lakers, they look better.
Yeah, as sad as that is to say, I do think they look better.
Portland for sure.
The Bucks right now scare me. I think they slightly, I don't know if they got worse, but yeah, they might have gotten worse. It just, yeah, that scares me. Portland, I think, got better. Drew, I know you're excited about Rubio and Ed Davis, but
well, I don't know, man. Like the experiment last year didn't even get a chance yet. Like Russell and Towns. Like think about that. Put Rubio in at point guard and move Russell to shooting guard.
Russell, Towns.
They're not gonna do that, but I wish they would.
They might.
And Anthony Edwards, I think he's pro ready. I honestly think he is.
I do too.
Throw him in there at the 3, and then who do they have at the 4? Do you know? I'm not sure trying to think of who they even got there.
Oh man, I don't know.
Jake Layman.
Probably, to be honest.
Yeah. Maybe he goes at the 3 and Edwards goes 4 or some shit. Yeah, I don't know.
We lost James Johnson, so.
Yeah. You know that dude's a black belt? He's like a crazy like fighter guy. He's
really?
like he used to like professionally fight or some shit. Yeah. Crazy. Couldn't tell by all the tattoos all over him, but
non-related to basketball, did you guys see the Badgers Gophers game was canceled?
I just got that. Breaking news. Badgers Gophers 21-point spread. Don't take it. It's not going to fucking happen.
Why?
Because the Gophers can't keep their dick in their pants and they got 9 players with COVID.
And you know what that does? That eliminates the Badgers from Big Ten playoff contention. So their season is over. It already was, but now it's officially over. Let's jump into quarter 4 with that. Quarter 4, whatever you want to call it. Let's talk about some quarterbacks getting replaced because of like injury. And then like if they come back or even have the chance to come back and they're like success or like struggles after getting their job back. You guys got any good examples? I guess I can start here. So the two, I'll do a couple. Well, what first kind of started this was the whole Drew Brees, like Taysom Hill thing. He came in, won the game for him against a horrid Falcons team. And first half he struggled. Second half he actually looked pretty good. So I'm sure they'll stick with him going forward. But yeah, I mean, like Kurt Warner, he replaced Trent Green back in 1999, who got hurt during the preseason. He ended up leading them to the Super Bowl, won by 1 yard over the Titans, and got Super Bowl MVP. So that's probably the best you could do coming out of that situation. A couple years after that, 2001, Tom Brady replaced Drew Bledsoe, who had gotten hurt, and then Brady actually got hurt in the AFC Championship game, so Bledsoe had to come back in, won the game for him. They went back to Brady for the Super Bowl, and that was Brady's first Super Bowl win. You guys got some examples too?
I didn't. I thought you were just talking like current landscape quarterback.
Oh, I mean, you can talk. Yeah, we can talk about current.
Because it seems like there's been a lot of quarterback swapping this season with current players.
Yeah.
From the past, though, the only one that comes to mind would be like the Nick Foles.
Yeah.
Taking out Carson Wentz, and then Wentz was having like an MVP caliber season, but I think what Foles showed us was it was more or less. I think everything around him was working well. So you plug Foles in, he becomes a Super Bowl MVP.
And now he gets dropped on his head in Chicago.
And now Chicago fucks him, but there's that one. Drew, you got anything that you want to talk about?
Well, we already talked about the Tua Fitzpatrick thing. So did Tua get hurt or did he just get benched?
No, he got benched for performance, and then they went to Fitz. I think it was a message to Tua, like, hey, this isn't secure. Like, we made the switch to you, but if you suck again, like, I think next week he's going to have a short leash. So if, like, he comes out and he's fucking sucking, I think they're going to throw Fitz in.
Which I'm glad about that.
Yeah.
Fitz won him that game, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I think they should stick with Fitz for a little and let the kid learn how to chuck the ball.
Right. The other one is Dwayne Haskins. Did he get hurt or did he get benched too?
He's just done.
That's pretty sad for the Redskins. But I don't think it's Ron Rivera, right? Over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played with Kyle Allen, right? At the Panthers. Yeah. And so I don't think he liked Haskins from the beginning.
But now he's got Alex Smith and he does okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he'll do enough to get by, possibly win the division. It's not that hard, so he could pretty much use anyone back there.
I think us three could win that division.
What do you guys think about the whole like Taysom Hill thing with Jameis? Like they go sign Jameis, everyone's like, oh, he's the backup, and then all of a sudden they're just like, nope, fuck that, we're doing Taysom, and we're sticking with him.
I heard it said the best when they were talking pregame. Like you have Jameis on a 1-year deal, and just kind of see how he does. But you have Taysom, who you've brought up for 4 years, and it's like, do we keep this guy? Is he like our, successor from Breeze to Taysom? Is that what the transition is going to be? So you got to start him. You got to see what you got, and I think it worked out.
I think that. I honestly think that they also are looking at, hey, what is going to hurt us the most on like from the quarterback perspective, and that's going to be turnovers. And what is Jameis like notorious for is throwing interceptions. What does Taysom Hill do? Like he takes care of the ball. Like at least they'll get that out of him.
Except for when he tries to lower his shoulder on a linebacker.
Yeah, I mean, take the good with the bad. I mean, it's a boss ass move. Jameis isn't going to do that. But you know what I mean? He's not going to go out there and you're not going to send Taysom out and he's not going to throw 5 interceptions. You know what I'm saying?
Is Taysom going to be a long-term quarterback?
Dude, I think that he might be. Like, I as much as it pains me to say it, but on Sunday, I mean, he was nervous the whole first half, I think, getting that start. But I hate that he did well because I hate Sean Payton. I don't want to give him credit for
doing that.
Breeding this style quarterback. But I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
That dude takes hits. Yeah, he's like, his legs are like fucking tree trunks. Like, that dude he's solid and can take hits, but like, dude, you can only take so many hits in your career, and that dude is taking plenty every single week. So it's like, if he keeps starting games, like, and he's taking huge hits when he comes in for four plays a game. Like, you're saying he's playing every play now, and then like half of those he's gonna fucking take some hits. Like, he might. I don't know how long he'll last just health wise, but I mean, if he stays healthy, I think he can be a solid quarterback some places.
He's fun to watch, I'll tell you that much. We have it's a kind of a higher entry fee league for fantasy, and there was a huge blow up because it's a 12-person league with deep benches, and someone had Taysom, and he was listed as a tight end in this ESPN, and it's like the last 2 weeks in the regular season, so people were just going back and forth, and it got pretty violent. Like I think friendships were lost, but what did you guys think about that, playing Taysom as a tight end?
I mean, I did on FanDuel, so I was fine with it. But I mean, honestly, it's like whatever. Yeah, I did.
Good.
I won on all platforms this week, so I'm happy. But yeah, I mean, it's dependent on that platform, whatever you're using. Like, I think, fuck it, if they didn't change it until this week, like I just got the update that he's only able to play as a QB this week, but like. Yeah, leave them. I mean, who knows? They could have they could have been messing around and just like had them game plan and then brought out like Taysom plays the first snap and then all of a sudden Jameis comes in and they start using Taysom as like some weird shit. So I think it was like a kind of a test week almost for him. Like I honestly didn't know if he was going to play every snap or what was going to happen. So I mean, yeah, it sucks. That situation kind of sucks, but I mean, I think it's fair for that last week.
Same thing happened with Ty Montgomery when he was listed as running back and wide receiver. People were upset about that.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know about you guys. Did you guys think Taysom was gonna like end up playing the whole game? Did you think Jameis would come in at all, or?
I thought that maybe he would have a very unsecure position. Like if he came out through a pick or fumbled it, then maybe they're going to pull him. So it wasn't like, lock this in at tight end and you're going to get 20 points.
Yeah.
But it worked out. I think he got like 27, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Yeah, definitely worked out. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I think it was okay for this past week. I'm sure it sucks for anybody who had to play against him being able to play as a tight end, but it happens. It happens.
Does Breeze come back this year?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he will.
Playoffs, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll want him.
11 broken ribs, though, was pretty crazy.
That's what I mean. Like, and that was that was a lot of weight on that boy's chest, on that man's chest.
Yeah.
He is going to have a really arthritic retirement, I think. Remember that picture of him like 6 or 7 years ago when he's getting sacked and like his neck is 3 feet long, his head's just flying every direction.
Yeah, the turtleneck going on.
Yeah, and everybody kept editing it to make it super long, but like he gets beat. He gets beat, and he's not.
That's what happens when you play that fucking long too.
Yeah. Tom Brady, it was weird to see him out of his element, getting beat up a little bit last night too.
The refs protect the fuck out of him though, Jesus.
Yeah, but
that fumble, like they blew the whistle before that ball was even out of his hand, and they're like, nope, incomplete pass. Like it was, they don't mess around with Tom.
No,
well, he's 43 years old.
I mean, hey, doesn't matter if you're fucking Lamar Jackson or Tom Brady. You should take the same hits as everyone else.
No.
Did you guys know that Steve Young replaced Joe Montana when he got hurt in the preseason, and then they traded Joe Montana after that? Like they didn't even try to give Joe another chance. They just fucking traded him away. It's kind of wild. Like you had such a good quarterback and just said, nah, we'll give this young kid a chance.
Well, how did Montana do after that then?
I don't think amazing.
So maybe they did the right thing.
So yeah, they might have came out better side of that. But
what do you guys think is going to happen in Chicago? Is Trubisky going to get his job back if Nick Foles keeps sucking ass?
I don't.
I got two scenarios for you.
I don't think so.
The Bears and the Jets. Like Sam Darnold and Joe Flacco. It's the same thing. Like, do you just go after a new quarterback at this point?
Yeah, cut your losses.
Yeah, I think you kind of have to. And then, with the Eagles, too, it's like there's got to be a breaking point where they just move on from Wentz and try Jalen Hurts at least. But, they don't want to give up. They've been waiting for that fucking dude, so they're trying to make sure they can get that opportunity. Yeah, that's why. It's like you have to go until you're, literally okay, we can't do this anymore.
This is the exact opposite of what we're talking about. But when Peyton Manning, he won the Super Bowl, and then he retired. That was such a train wreck for the Denver Broncos at quarterback. It was Trevor Siemian, I think, when they drafted Paxton Lynch.
They had Tebow in there.
And then,
dude,
it's tough. It's a tough position to fill.
And now they're at Drew Lock. Dude, I also think there's a little theory here that I think because John Elway runs everything over there. I think he just keeps getting. He's like, this guy can throw the football, but he's not going to be as good as me. He just wants to go down as the greatest Bronco ever, quarterback. So he's just like, you know what? We'll lose some games, and this guy's not going to be amazing, but let's just go get him. He's just preserving his legacy, I think.
Who do you guys like so far as
current
rookie quarterbacks? Who do you think is looking to have the best future?
I think Herbert and Burrow for sure.
I like Herbert a lot.
Dude, Herbert is a stud. Yeah, they fucked up with Miami fucked up with the Tua pick compared to Herbert, man. Even with his new haircut, looking like he's fucking 12 years old.
He does look like he's probably got acne and shit too.
Yeah.
Like, he is fucking 12.
Yeah. But no, he's looking pretty good. He doesn't have a great team around him, but he's pretty good.
But him and Bosa, you can build a team from that.
And Burrow's good, but they got to protect that fucking dude.
Protect who? He's out for the season.
Yeah, who are you talking about?
He's talking about. He's out. Last question. It doesn't have anything to do with injuries, but who do you guys? This just popped in my head. Who do you guys think won the Raiders Bears trade? So everyone made a huge deal when they traded Khalil Mack, and it was like, that's such a dumb fucking trade. And now you look back at it, and you're like, maybe Gruden's got something cooking right now.
Well, he didn't want to play. He didn't want to play there. I mean, you got to take that into account.
He still busts his ass every fucking play.
Well, Le'Veon Bell didn't with the Jets.
Well,
he could have held out.
A different fucking person. Le'Veon sucks.
What do they turn those picks into? That's how you evaluate the trade, I guess, right?
Yeah, was Josh Jacobs in that or no?
I don't know.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs.
Josh
number
Jacobs.
24 overall in 2019.
Damon Arnett, who is getting his dude. They were fucking attacking. I felt bad for that dude against the Chiefs. No matter where who he was guarding on the field, he has like red hair, like red dreadlocks. Dude, they were just throwing at this dude. He was getting pass interference, like just getting owned. I felt so bad. I'm like, they're not fucking around with this dude. But he kept talking shit. Mahomes would miss a pass and he'd talk shit and like do a celebration. I'm like, dude, they're fucking just targeting you. Like, what are you doing?
Don't show me down.
The Bears essentially got Khalil Mack, and then they got a second rounder who they got Cole Kmet. That's their tight end. And they got an offensive lineman, like in the 7th round. So
Raiders had Brian Edwards to a receiver who has potential to be a
yeah, so they got Josh Jacobs, that Austin character, that Damon Arnett, and Brian Edwards. So I don't know. They saved a lot of cap. They got a really good-looking offense. Their defense seems okay. I mean, they keep letting the Chiefs throw up 30-something on them, but
yeah. They've been playing pretty good. I mean, I think that in the end, I mean, obviously hindsight is the best sight, but I think that they might have gotten a better deal out of it by getting rid of Toledo.
And that was my last point is if Derek Carr was going to do bad, I think they have Mariota on the bench, right?
He's third string, dude.
Oh.
He wouldn't even fucking come in. He earned the third string spot. So
does that hurt you to say that?
I mean, the fact that I own his fucking jersey and his bobblehead, yeah, but otherwise I'd cut ties with him. I don't know.
Who's second string?
That guy that who threw 5 picks for the Bills?
Oh, was it
Nathan Peterman?
Dude, that'd be hilarious.
It was Peterman. I think they cut him though.
Yeah, it's Nathan Peterman.
Is it?
Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
So he won the spot over. Oh well, that's sad. I'd retire if I was Marcus Mariota. Oh god.
Back to Hawaii.
That's bad. All right. Well, it's fun talk, guys. Got a little off topic, but who cares? Everyone loves talking about the NFL. You guys, let's do a quick name game here. You guys down?
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, we're going to the NBA, boys. We're going to the Detroit Pistons.
Oh, this will be a quick one.
This will be a quick one. All
Detroit
right.
Pistons.
Hands up, boys. Who's going to start? Drew, Cody, and then I guess I'll go last. That's fine.
Oh.
All right. Blake Griffin.
Derrick Rose.
Christian Wood.
Andre Drummond.
Patrick Ewing.
What? Patrick Ewing? What?
Did it work?
No, that did not work. You never played that, right? Am I crazy?
No, I think you are. Google it. Challenge it. But if you're wrong on the challenge, you get booted, right?
Am I out?
Yeah.
You guys haven't been doing that, but
Yeah, you're out this time, Sean.
I'll be out. Dude, there's no way he played there. No, he did not. Nick Supersonics Magic. Cody's out
and the Toon Squad.
Yeah, I think. All right. Wow, that's your bounce, Cody. You're out.
Mm-hmm. I don't know any fucking Pistons.
Wow. Cody just wants to go fucking eat. He's like, I'm just Michael Jordan. I'm gonna go Isaiah Thomas.
Reggie Jackson.
Brandon Jennings.
Brandon Knight.
Ooh.
Brandon Knight, that's a good one. We're gonna go. Who the fuck was that? Bill Laimbeer. We'll go Bill.
I think that's all I got. Eminem. Marshall Mathers.
Eminem. I'll go Bruce Brown. He was there, right?
No, I don't think so. You lose if he's not there.
Bruce Brown?
Let me look.
Not Bruce Bowen. Bruce Brown. I think he just left. Oh, yeah. I win. Boop, boop.
Who would have been... Oh, man. All right, let's sum off here.
One of We just talked about a name today that I should have said, but I didn't.
You could have said Thon Maker.
Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas, yeah.
Like the goat Isaiah Thomas, not those little punk ass wannabes.
Sean said it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear that. Dennis Rodman, Drummond. Did anyone say Drummond?
Oh my God, guys, we could have went off.
I said Drummond.
Dude, we could have went off
Ben Wallace,
Chauncey Billups, Ben Wallace, Rasheed Wallace, Richard Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince. Holy, that's sad, guys. Joe Dumars. Oh my
Wallace,
God.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, Dennis
Rodman.
We said Dennis Rodman.
Oh, did you? Grant Hill. Yeah, dude, that was sad that we missed that whole fucking team. Honestly, that was really sad. But I mean, I was gonna keep going with them. So yeah.
The bad boy Pistons.
John Sally, Jerry Stackhouse.
Dude, you're a huge Stackhouse fan.
Dick Vitale played for them. I am.
Yeah.
Larry Brown. I love Jerry Stackhouse. That was pretty quick. Are you guys good? You guys want to go eat?
Yeah, I gotta get going.
Alrighty. Well, that was fun. Pistons was a good one.
Listeners win this week.
Why is that?
They're probably gonna get more than what we did.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some angry texts for sure. Every week that we do this and we like fuck up and forget a bunch of people are like, how can you not think of this fucking person? I'm like, Jesus, I'm sorry.
We did have a bad one the first week with the Seahawks.
Did he win when he came out here?
No, I whooped him.
Yeah, tell him to get fucked then. Hey, Scott, get fucked.
Oh, that's hilarious. He's like, no, but I have time to think about it, so it's good.
It's a lot easier when I sit in my car. I'm not.
He's going to be so mad about that. I love it. Good stuff. I hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving. You know the drill. I think we're going to be dropping the merch here in the next week or so because we want people to be able to get some of that shit if you want some for Christmas and stuff. Buy for your relatives, you know, even if they don't even know who we are. Just buy them shirts and shit just for fun. And then you can have a fun conversation about who we are.
I do have can you stop calling it merch? Like, we're a Midwestern brand. We say words in full, like merchandise.
Oh, sorry.
We're not from LA. We're not posh. Like,
I apologize.
Merchandise.
So everybody, we're going to be dropping our merchandise line here soon.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh God! All right, got to change the script now for Cody.
DM us for our merch, bro.
Yeah, have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy it. Meet with as many family members as you want, because I don't give a shit. Travel as far as you'd like, and have as much fun as possible. Drink as many beers as you can. You guys got anything?
One quick question: what are you guys thankful for this year?
Ooh.
Thankful NFL's.
You know what? I'm thankful for this podcast because every week I get to come on with my two best friends, talk about sports for an hour or two, and you know, have some fun. Thankful for the people around me, and thankful for. I was just gonna keep going for a while.
I like it. Keep going, man.
Yeah, so what else do you got?
Except you said come on this podcast, and I thought of
Bye-bye.
Bye guys. Bye.
Happy birthday to the.